Hey guys, I'm the director here. I have something very serious to talk to you guys about. I know the whole effect thing doesn't make it look serious and stuff, but I figured it kind of takes the attention off the seriousness a little bit, and might make you guys listen also. I know that sounds weird, but okay. Nightfall is still happening. It really is. We just have to take a break from it for a few. Not a few days, not even a few months. Well, you know what? Yeah, a few months. But we're not going to be going forever. We need to take a break because, for one, mine and Terry's work schedules are completely non-coexistent to one another at all. They are different. I work almost 6 days a week, and I have no room to breathe with the show besides having a day off on a Sunday. And then Terry's schedule is completely, she can have days off here and there, or she works here and there. So it's like, me and her can't exactly agree on stuff. We're not saying that me and her are agreeing, but me and her can't agree on stuff because we are not together in the same room all the time. So it's like, when I say let's do this, and then I go to work, she has let's do this, and then she goes to work, and it's like, we both have different ideas for the show. So me and her, we're still good. Me and her are good. We're good. It's just the fact that, like we go to work, and then we go to work, I guess you could say, because that's what we call Qunizel. We can never have the same focus unless we're texting one another. And when we do get to meet up with one another, we come into agreement, and then when we get ready to do it, we ran out of time to do it because we have to talk about so many other things that concern the show and concern Qunizel as a whole. You know what I mean? Qunizel is still mine and Terry's. 100%. I'm not giving up Qunizel, and neither is Terry. She can make her own video on this, but I need to get this done. She will be work for her will be she'll go to work, and then when we're ready to shoot, she'll shoot some stuff. I'll go to work, and then when I'm ready to shoot, I'll shoot some stuff. And it's like, what we're gonna do is we're gonna communicate through pretty much our phone, and that's gonna be it. That's it. That's all we can do. And it's pretty much the basis of, I got this done, I need you to do this because I already had this. And that's fine with us. Sorry about the dog that you guys hear. That's fine with us. But at the same time, we need to address some other things. Within the group, we have issues with school schedules and other work schedules, not just ours. So what we're going to do is we have to pretty much wait until summer's up, is here, to film our show. That creates an issue. Me and Terry can't get our show up when we want it. That means we have to wait another extra couple years, or maybe just an extra year. We were hoping to have it out by next year for you guys, but it's looking like 2016 won't. Sorry, I'm checking this stuff. 2016 won't be our year for the fall. We're still hoping on 2016, but the fall year doesn't seem legit. So, me and Terry were talking, and we came to sort of an agreement a while back, and we decided that we were going to release a show of spring of 2016. Now, with the way I work, and with the way she works, we don't know if we're going to have that. So, we're still going to do the show. We're still going to do other projects. It's just that we need to find I need to find a way to not only have only one day off a week. holidays do count, I guess, stuff like that, but I need to get the show done as well. And luckily for me, my job is one of those places where we're going to be filming the show. It's one of the locations. I actually work there. And that kind of helps a little bit so we can get those scenes done because I work there. You know? So it's like, and it's the same thing with Terry's job. Terry works at one of the local Dunkin' Donuts here. I don't know if you're watching this and you know what a Dunkin' Donuts is, but if you don't, anyways, she works at one of the local Dunkin' Donuts, and they already said it was cool for us to do a scene there, so we have that opportunity to do that too. When you're doing a superhero show, okay, I want you guys to think about it. Look at the show Daredevil, okay? Look at the movie Kick-Ass. Those type of shit isn't done within a year. We thought because our show was only 7 episodes long, maybe 10 to 15 minutes a piece, we'll have it done by a year. But because we had to pick up jobs, we had to do this, because we gotta fund this shit. Yes, you guys helped us fund it, but we also have to fund it another way. You have to pay for it, so. All the equipment right there, I don't know if you can see it because of this effect, but all this equipment right here, that's only little stuff that we were able to afford. There's some over here too, but that's only the little stuff that we were able to afford. We still need the bigger stuff. The cameras we bought are complete shit, and I'm willing to admit that. We bought cheap cameras, and that's our fault. We can't return them now because we opened them already. They require batteries, which kind of sucks for us. So we need to get new jobs too, so we can afford the big cameras, which, as you guys probably know, are not cheap. They're $3,000 a camera. I'm trying to get a vehicle. Terry's trying to get a vehicle so that we can go get cast members. Then we got cast members having boxing matches in school. We got more other field cast members being late a lot of times. We have me and Terry writing, and then when we get writer's block, we can't seem to get back into it. And we're back to writing again. We are back to writing again because we learned that our storyline goes nowhere. Legit. The first season follows no fucking story. So, what we have to do is, we have to connect the stories, and then we gotta find places to film this, which in Rochester is very difficult because we need to use not one, but multiple fake weapons. Which in Rochester, New York, the law is if you use a fake weapon and it does not have an appearing orange piece, which you can't see, but that is orange, an appearing orange piece, and the barrel is not orange, that's a $5,000 fine and 2 months in prison. And if all the weapons are like that, without the orange piece on it, that's also a federal offense, and my whole casting team can get arrested. So now we have to figure out a way to use these without getting arrested. We gotta get permits for locations, which we've been working on forever, but every time we find a new location, it seems like we are not allowed to do anything there, even with the permit. So we gotta find places outside of fucking Rochester to film. We are going insane with this show. There's been times, and you can ask Terry, there's been times that me and her, and she's seen some of the stuff. You know, me and Terry talk. Me and Terry have been friends for a while, so she knows how my brain works. And likewise, she knows that sometimes when this shit goes down, it affects me and her, and it sets us back so fucking much, it's not even funny. I'm sorry for cussing a lot, but it just gets to me. And it's like, I'm not blaming our cast members, I'm not blaming our crew members, and I'm not blaming you guys. To me and Terry, we promised you guys something, okay? and we want to fulfill that promise. We said we were going to bring you guys a show. We are going to bring you guys a show. If it has to be filmed on my cell phone, which, by the way, has a movie quality mod on it, so I can make something from my phone and still make it look professional, then I'll do it. But I need to be at work and have my phone at the same time, because if I have a family emergency, then I'm fucked, because I can't get to the emergency because my crew has my phone. Terry can't use her iPhone. Her iPhone is wonky. That's understandable. Not everybody. My brother works from crazy hours, almost the same type of hours that I work. And he's our cameraman, so he can't be everywhere. We are having so many issues with the show and with people that this break is gonna mean everything. By taking this break, we can figure stuff out and get our ducks back in order where they used to be. We had everything in order. We said, okay, we'll get stuff. When we get our crew, we'll get our stuff. When we get our stuff, we'll get our trailers out. When we get our trailers out, we'll start doing the show. When we start doing the show, we can start doing other things. My crew and I, me and Terry, really want to take the show to a Comic-Con. We are desperate to take our show to a Comic-Con. But if it's not done and put out, that's never going to happen. Because that type of exposure helps our show. And what we want for our show is to get turned into a comic, so that way more people can enjoy it through another way. Not just watching it, but they can now read us. And the ones we are trying to get out to is mostly DC, because that's who our character... I won't even lie to you guys. Our character's based off of this guy. Mixed with Nightwing. So, that we want to put him in our DC universe. In our DC universe, sorry. In the DC universe. Which is why we need Comic-Cons. New York Comic-Con, Puerto Rico Comic-Con, whichever it's on out we had. San Diego, all those Comic-Cons. We can't do any of that until our show. So, what we're gonna do is this. Terry and I are gonna work. I'm gonna get the car. Terry's gonna get her car. And on days off for Terry, Terry will not only act as producer, but act as director. On my day off, I'll act as an owner and director, and producer. So Terry also has her actress role and her makeup role. So Terry has a lot on her plate, plus work, plus life. I have work, life, in the show. We have a lot on our plates. Another thing. The trouble of hiring and not coming at my crew the trouble of hiring younger cast members. They still have to go to school. Okay? They still have to go to school, and we have to work around their school schedule, and we have to work around their parents' schedule, meaning they have to be home at a certain time. That's fine with us. Cast members that go to the same school, that have a boxing match, will no longer be tolerated. I don't give a fuck who started it. I don't give a fuck who ended it. I don't give a damn who was in between it. Terry and I officially came up with a new rule. That is, you are to get suspended, grounded by your own parents, get into a fist fight with somebody within the group, or with somebody outside of the group, you will be immediately terminated. We are done. Okay? Because this is not the first time that this shit has gone down. Okay? And if this makes me look like the bad guy, and it makes me look like I'm taking sides, or whatever the fuck, I don't care. My show is the most important thing to me, and it's important Terry, and I know it's important for everybody else out there and everybody who's in it, who's a part of it. But it's mostly mainly important for me and Terry because this is a career jump for me and Terry. Me as a director and Terry as a makeup artist. This is a huge important thing for me and her. Because without that, we have to go to school for it. And we don't want to be honest. Because me and her have the same idea where why should we have to sit in the classroom for hours and hours and hours on end when what you want is in a grasp and you can do it yourself and work for it. Right? So, I know this kind of went off the rails on different parts and shit like that, and I'm sorry about that. But if you combine all the different parts of this video, you'll realize that this is as serious as I'm gonna be. Boxing matches between one another are done. Arguments between one another are done. Everything like that is against one another or against me and Terry is done. People trying to get out their roles. If I have you as a videographer, you are a videographer. If I have you as an actor, you are an actor. If I have you as a stunt coordinator and an actor, those are your roles. Don't try to act outside of it. I have you as one thing, don't be another. That's the one thing that drives me and Terry nuts. To all the people who are supporting us, we love your support, and we are sorry that we are taking so long, and we are sorry that you have to sit through videos like this on our channel and on our Facebook page. But this needs to be said. To everybody that donated, we did put your cash to good use. We won't even lie. Everything technically is here for every hero and villain for the season. We have to buy everything else, which is coming out of our pockets. Don't worry. You guys do not need to donate again. We do appreciate the donation that you guys gave for us. We appreciate the love and support that you guys gave for us. But everything that's been going on between the actors, us, and the crew members, kind of needed to be taken care of. It's something that needed to be said and done. Again, sorry about the dogs that you hear on the background noise. I'm gonna put this on YouTube and Facebook. Questions about anything, just tag me, Ramon Reyes, RAMON REYES, or you can tag Terry, Terry Page, TERRIE, and I always spell her last name wrong sometimes for some reason, but I believe it's PAIGE, or the other way around, Terry Page. You can tag one of us, and we will try to answer your questions as soon as we possibly can, because I know I'm missing some certain points here and there, but this needed to be done and said. Again, nothing's going to be tolerated anymore. If stuff goes down, me and Terry were so close. We're so close. So we can't even tell you how close we were by recasting everyone. We wanted to recast every last person, but we didn't because these people have been with us since day one. We can't. So there's only been one person that's been recast, and he's been recast twice. Because it was one person, and then it was another person, and now it's a new person that's playing. And that's our hero. I don't feel like recasting everybody else. Okay? Oh wait, no, Trollface has also been recast. Trollface has been recast from one person to my brother. So I really don't feel recasting sucks. It really does. But if it has to happen, it will happen. So this is from me and Terry to everyone. You're going to be part of us. To remember that what me and Terry say goes, and we are done with the nice bosses. We are going to start hitting people with the boss mode, okay? Because obviously us being nice doesn't get us anywhere, so we're going to try a new approach. So again, I'm sorry for everybody who support us by just sharing us around and stuff like that. But this needed to be said. I'm going to be tagging every cast member. I'm going to be tagging Terry, everybody. I don't care if you have a problem with this video, and I really don't care if what I'm saying offends you, because this has hurt me and Terry to the point where it set us back officially 3 months. All this that's been going down between the show and people in the cast and me and Terry having to go out and get new jobs and having to try to get cars has set us back officially 3 months. We are behind in our show by 3 months. Probably even 4. So, I'm on the director here. See you guys later.